Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. Today we're taking a very special look at a game called Scum. Now this game I am aware of, it's been out for a while, it's in early access still. And this is what I would class as top tier survival gaming. I mean, some of the stuff you have to do in Scum just to get going is quite
IQ 5000.
But it's worth doing because once you get the game rolling, it's
apparently a blast.
Today we're jumping in for a full 4-hour session. A new profile, a new character that we can go along together and sort of figure it out as we go. Like you guys, if you've never heard about this game, never checked this game out, definitely hit the link down below. Take straight through to Steam and you can see where the sales is at. So I will have codes to give away eventually, and we will be doing some DLC, and drops will be active on the Twitch side of things, and we're going to be really sort of delving in and seeing what the game has to offer as a full-time player. Definitely subscribe, we've got a lot of content for you coming up, and I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad that you guys are back. Let's jump in. There you go. So straight away, I mean, this is one of the most interesting ways to jump into a battle royale. You are thrown out of a plane, the criminal in your horrible orange jumpsuit, and the idea is that you break yourself free by hitting the left trigger on your mouse or keyboard or controller. Just in time, we pull parachute and we're down. And this is basically where you're going to start with Scum, okay? Now, most people like myself, when you first fire up Scum, you know it's a survival game, but you don't know really what you're doing. So the first thing you want to do is run over to a forest area, okay? And in this populated area, you're going to find a bunch of stuff that you can work with. You've got like twigs and stones, and you've got this big tree, and you're thinking, okay, so where do I start? I'm going to take you through that today. We're going to be doing the basics of the game and how to get into it. It really isn't that complicated once you've done it a few times. But first off, we're looking for stones, okay? So we're looking for some small stones. There you go, we found some rocks. If you hit your inventory button, you can see in the middle that I'm carrying a rock on the left, and in the middle I have a spare rock is laying in front of me on the floor. Now, most of the crafting, unlike other crafting games, is done where you are actually using what is in front of you on the floor. You're not actually using what is in your hands. It's very much based in reality. So you have two pockets, two hands, and that is all you have to be able to craft. So if you right click on any item, you get a bunch of options, okay? So from here we can make a small axe head. Let's go ahead and do that. We've got the axe head. Now I can take that and I can put that into my hand, or I can leave it where it is. We are now out of options at that point, so what we're looking for now is a few more rocks. It's a matter of just looking around. Here we go. Going to say, right, what can I make with these? We want to put one in our hand for a start. We're going to switch it for the axe head because it's going to go on the floor. Once it's on the floor, it can't be picked up because your hand is already full. So you want to be working all the time one step ahead of what you are doing. Once we've done that, we can then craft something else, which is a stone knife. So 2 rocks make a stone knife, 2 rocks make an axe head. Very simple so far. We're following along okay. We got this. Okay, so now we have made essentially a shiv or a stone knife. I'm going to put that in my hands. I'm going to leave my axe head where it is. The next stage is to shred up either your pants or socks. Go with that. Cut into rags. Here we go. So I'm going to cut my pants up at this point. There you go. We're cutting the pants. We're now going complete commando, okay? So with that done, you now see that we have fabric to work with, okay? And we've got stone axe head. So if you hit the crafting tab, you can actually see what you're able to craft. So at this point, we want to make a stone axe. You won't know how to make it when you first start the game, so you're going to hit the icon in the bottom left, which is going to give you your options of what you need. We're going to need to make some improvised rope of some sort, and we're going to need a long stick. We're going to go over to the tree and we're going to cut it down. Right, there we go. So we've created some wood, okay? So unfortunately we can't take the wood with us without dropping the knife. So I'll put my knife down. I'm going to take the wood over. One item goes on your back, one item goes on your hands. Then you have a couple of inventory slots. You want to make a bag at some point, which I am still yet to do. So we're going to find out that one today. You take a big piece of wood, turn it into loads of little pieces of wood, and then those little pieces of wood could be made into like a twine rope to be able to attach the axe head to the axe handle. Now, a lot of it makes sense once you say it out loud. There's a really handy search bar at the top. So if you just type rope and go to all, you will find the rope that you can make. There you go. Now make myself some rope. So it is Self-explanatory once you're comfortable with the user interface. Super simple, and I really like it. And I think if you just familiarize yourself with this screen, don't worry about any of the rest of the game, just worry about this screen, how it works and how to navigate it, I think you'll be completely fine. So now we've made rope. Now I need to try and remember where I was, which is here. Now we're going to go in and we're going to say, right, axe head is achieved. Let's make stone axe. And that's your basic first tool you need. You need to make the shiv, stone axe, and then you can probably make a spear, I suppose, if you wanted. We're now going to take that and put that in our hand like so. So at this point, I want to click the star in the top left that screen, and the reason I'm doing that because it will go into my favorites. Now I know we've got to make that straight away, you know, this is something you're going to make straight away, so you might as well favorite them because they're easy to find. You don't have to then type it in the top. So I can make a set of gloves. I'm going to do that. I haven't actually made gloves before. I don't really know what their purpose is, but I'm sure it's useful at some point. I've turned my pants into a pair of mittens. There you go, I've equipped it, and that goes into my list here, which is awesome sauce. Yeah, again, I am beginner. I have just discovered the game and I am brand new out the gate, like most of you guys watching this video will be. Okay, sweet, let's roll on. So what's the next thing we need to make, would you say? I mean, we're pretty good at the moment. Now we're going to try and make the bow and arrow. Okay, all we need to do now is cut the tree down. That will probably give us both of what we need there to make a bow. Again, whilst we're cutting this tree, I do want to thank the developers for reaching out to me, providing me the game code, all the DLC that they have provided. They've been super helpful in that regard, and I just really back this game. It's just a game that I really love playing on my spare time. It baffles my brain. I'm not very good at it. I will get good as we go on. Survival goodness at its best. It is probably, I would say, top tier survivor game. One of the most complicated to get into, but one of the most rewarding to play. Hello, mate. It's my first time in
Scum.
Yeah, I mean, we're playing Scum, baby. That's what's going on. We're now experiencing Scum for the first time. We've now got the sticks. We're standing right on top of it, right? We need to make the tree bark. Sick. Well, you're welcome to join us, my friend. And any pointers that you may know already would be greatly helpful. Let's try and make a bundle of sticks and see if that helps us. If not, I've got to find one stick. That would be really guttering. Okay, so we've got a bundle of sticks. Does that count? Bet it don't. Can we maybe separate them? Uncraft. See what happens then. Yes, okay, so oh man, it made 0.4 long sticks again. How you go? Okay. Don't know if we're going to get it from this tree. We'll have a go. Fingers crossed we get one stick. So the big trees are logs, the small trees are sticks. You get small and large sticks from that tree. They never really give you enough. I've seen twice now we've gotten 4 sticks, not 5. We need that one extra long stick. Oh yeah, I'll let some twiggies over here. What are these? This is a tree branch. Maybe we can cut that. I like to fumble along games. I feel like you learn more by doing that. I want short sticks. Cut into small sticks. Here we go. Right, we've made a bunch of sticks. Now we need to make rope. And we're making it, baby. We are there. So we're going to make the rope and we're going to make the bow. I've got wood for days, basically. We've got a choice of 2 bows. I'm going to go with a 35 because I can. There you go. We've got a bow on the back. So now we need some arrows. We have no arrows. Here we go. We can already craft them because we've got a bunch of wood sitting there.
I'm pre-prepared for this job.
I guess we need something to carry those.
This is a problem.
We've got an empty bag or a sandbag. Transport various materials and items. Again, we're going to need rope, basically, and some rags. I'm going to end up cutting up my socks right now. So there we go. So we've got 2 out of 4 rags. So we need 2 more rags. Guessing I'm cutting up my top. We haven't moved from this spot now for a good couple minutes. Once you cut a couple trees down, a couple bushes down, as long as you're in the vicinity of the area, all of them items on the floor are basically your inventory. Imagine like having storage box. The floor is a storage box. And there you go. We've made a bag. Now at this point, I've made a stone axe. I have made a shiv. And I have made a bow and a bag. I think we're doing all right. This is the best I've done so far and the quickest I've done it. So I'm just going to cut up my top. I don't know if it's the best idea I've ever made. Cut it into rags. My man's naked.
I could have made a clown hat.
I'm going to add it to the favourites. We're making that clown hat today. There you go. Bosh. My man's got backpacks. Now we can do equipped. Yes, look at the size of that storage we just got there. So now we're going to take the arrows, right? Pick up. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. We take all the arrows. Right, so now we're into the base game of Scum, okay? We're now going to run around. You can see it's a very pretty game. Very well optimized as well. I've run this on 4 systems now. We're going to cut the bush down just to see if the bush gives us anything different from the trees that we've been dealing with. Get some woods, we get some sticks. So no, the bushes do give us roughly what we've already been getting. M fires up your map. It is not the easiest of crafting games, like I say. I believe it's top tier crafting. I've got Ark Survivor. If you guys can recommend Ark Survivor, and we'll go ahead and play that too. Now, this game uses something called puppets. When you get to a town, they are normally infested with zombies, aka puppets. And the idea is to pop a puppet and get past them and sort of loot the area for stuff, yeah? Build yourself a base, build yourself a survival home where you can then live. I don't know what the end game is. We haven't got that far. I'm sure it'll be fun finding out. I just can't get over how super pretty this game is though. Like seriously, for its age. We just had a massive update as well, which I will go through with you guys in a bit once we're a bit more comfortable or dead. Once we get oofed, possibly I'll go over it with you guys then. Very much reminds me of a British forest. I can go into any forest in the UK and see these bushes and trees. It just makes me feel a little bit at home. Now, Bubs has played along with a couple of these survival games with me. I do always request that if you do reach out as a developer, you send me a couple of codes minimum. And we do giveaways too on the channel, of course, all the time. The reason being is that Bubs loves to build. Everything that Bubs does is building, crafting and looting. I like combat and I like fast paced
action.
So we put the two together and we come up with what games are actually fun and good to play. Like I just played Night of the Dead, which is a very similar survival game to what we've been playing. I rate that game very highly because it's an intermediate one where you can just jump in, a bunch of fun. And the crafting has a tutorial that is laid out so nice that you cannot go wrong. Whereas something like Scum does require you to have half a brain cell and actually think about what you're doing. There is no tutorial, drops you in the middle of trouble and expects you to survive, and that is what the selling point for this game was for me. The first building I've ever been in. You can search the trash. Ooh, it's giving me stone axe and a bat. Now, unfortunately, I've already crafted those two. Hang on, what's this? Rubber bands. That's new. And goes into my bag. Without my bag, we wouldn't be able to pick it up at all. So I think a bag is essential. Oh, hang on. There's our first puppet. Let's get a bow out. My man, duck it down low. Where's my crosshair? There's no crosshair. I hit him in the toe. Oh, bro. Bro, oh, they actually go through him really nice. Ugh, ugh, ugh. What? My man's boots. Are they better than my boots though? I don't know. I'm going to take them. I'm going to equip them. What do you have there? Cut into rags or equipped. Let's equip it. Ooh, hey, my man's in a jacket now. That's sick. There's chop. I don't want to, but I feel like I have to. We're going to crack a new bottle of strawberry gin. You know where it's at. It's Gordon's every day, bro. Okay, that wasn't too bad, apart from they left his head there. Oh, that is filth. Naughty. Bad. What you got for me? Give up the tings. What you got? We've got decent gloves. I'll take it. Puppet's eye. Why would you take a puppet's eye? Took all gloves. Okay, they do just automatically equip. That's pretty sick. Drama. Drama has just ensued. Just bits of him everywhere. Why do I want to take the guts? What am I doing? Okay, we do need food though. Can I cook? I reckon you could cook a puppet. Is that possible? Thinking about making like a little bonfire and then maybe cooking a puppet on it. Like I say, we're just grinding through, trying to sort of fumble our way through and work out the core mechanics. My man's on 3,000 hours. Damn, you love the game. You love the game so much. And now we are hungry. We need water. I'm famished, basically. Proper famished. I don't know what to do about it. So this is my health and it's looking very bad. I've got a bleeding injury, which means I probably need bandages. And my stomach is unfortunately empty. I don't dare venture into multiplayer until my second live stream. Is that a bleeding wound C2? Is bleeding injury C2. It looks like an infection. That wound is only going to get worse. I know. Korean champ, what's up? What server are you trying out? I'm doing solo at the moment because I'm trying to work out the whole crafting system. It's my first ever day and I'm kind of like throwing myself in the deep end to try and figure it out. I love the way that in the options when you press escape it says commit suicide. Like, oof yourself. Good are you, mate? I'm not Australian. Yes, you are on a prison island that has been turned into a virtual TV show. Ah, that makes sense. Ooh, hey, puppet. My man's running quick. quick enough. Oosh. Get wrecked. I chop bushes with this, bro. I chop bushes with this. Ooh. Oh, we proper clocked him on the head then. Did you hear it? Take your shiz, bro. All your shit. Where you going? Don't run from me. The puppets are controlled by the prison AI. Oh, interesting. Okay. They are zombies, right? Kicking it right now. Love it. Cut me unawares, bro. Oh, it does actually give me more health. So even though the dirty rags still do treat the wound, but very little. Hello. What can we build from this? We can build gloves, which I've already got. Bundle of rags. Let's do that. I'm really getting into this game. You can see why it has such a niche fan base. Look what we can find in here. Ooh, sexy denim shorts. I rock sexy denim shorts all day long, baby. Hang on a minute. That might be a bit too sexy. Oh, sexy denim shorts are essentially sexy pants. I've still got my trousers on. You can't actually see my sexy denim shorts. It's fine, because I don't want you to see my sexy legs. Too sexy. I'm getting a lot of loot. Tell you what, coming to these houses is way more lucrative. Now I can cut this into rags, right? Yes. Cut it into rags. I'm going to fix my wound. So answer me this. Why, if I right click and go to treat, does it not treat the wound? Exactly the same thing. If I select it with left click and then go to treat, it treats it. But if I right click and treat, it doesn't. Is there a reason for that? See the white bar around it? Yeah, I see the white bar. Is that my infection? In there, we're getting there. There's a lot of rags to cure yourself. I only took one whack, do you know what I mean? I am C2 infected to the max. Why has everything gone grey? Why am I in 70s TV vision? I'm going to go to the fridge, see if we've got any food. You can take the fridge. Go for a pee. You can as well. Ooh. Where's he gone? He's having a shiz. Why is he having a shiz? He hasn't eaten in 24 hours. Need a white bar around it, so select multiple rags and then fill up that bar. Sweet. Oh, so filling up the bar then stops the... Yeah, okay, I got you. You said it right, mate. Looks like you are in need of a medic. You're not joking. Oh no, he's right behind me. There's one behind me. Oh, he's a tank of a dude. Oh, punch to your chin. Oh, get punched. Right, hook him. Yes. Left jab, left jab. Here he comes. Ooh, to your jaw. Oh, he's back up. Knock him spark out. Oh. I'm very disappointed with that. That was my first ever playthrough, and I felt like I could have done so much better had I just understood a little bit more of the core mechanics. But the good thing is, you're going to be healthy again. Oh, I am falling from a plane, you know, only if I open my chute.